Alrighty then, so this is part 3, the last part, hopefully, in the last video I'm going to be making on the Milkyway Robot Fighter. I made a lot of things, you know, how's it called, behind camera. For example, I fixed up and lubricated the gearbox. This is pretty much all I did. Motor is lubricated, I took it apart and I put grease and I cleaned up the old one off. I put an 8-tooth gear, which, in this case, it's just a top hat gear because I no longer have 8 tooths. And I temporarily glued the 10-tooth gear on the shaft to see, because it's longer. And I have the feeling that has to do with something, but I put it there. It seems to work just fine. If it doesn't work out, I'm going to just put a regular pre-drilled 10-tooth and that's it. It also has new grease and everything, so this is ready to go. I also adjusted the arms and everything. I started reassembling the thing, like cleaning it up, reassembling it. And I replaced the switch as well, because the original switch was a piece of shit. The new switch is a red one. And it's good, because the other one, I took it apart to clean it up. And what ended up happening is the little board piece underneath shattered. And when I tried to replace it and everything, the top, literally the fucking knob came off. So I don't think there's a way of fixing that. It's just a stupid piece of plastic. And you guys know that I have a very big complex with originality, pretty much. So I was like, should I just put a black knob again or something? But there's no black knobs, so I just grabbed a pre-built switch and that's it. And that's what it's gonna have. After all, it does proper connection and everything. So let me just go ahead super quick and demonstrate the face light, which should be triggered by this cable right here. It's alright, I suppose, for me not having opened it, because it's fucking sealed shut, but whatever. So again, gearbox now seems to work. You spit in and everything until a certain time. One spin, 2 spins. So that's there. So what I'm going to do, and of course I fixed up the other gear issues. Like, for example, the bottom, this gear that right now it's fastened. I fixed it so you can hardly notice the split. And I also fixed this one up, which you can also hardly notice where it's split. Let me see if I can show it though. I think it was over there that it had the split. So let me go ahead and explain how I do this. How do I fix the gears that are split? So what I basically do is I grab the gear open, out of the shaft. It's open, it's cracked, and I put a zip tie around it, and I basically just pull it as much as I can to close the gear shut. Then what I do is, me holding that gear, I put this into a mini drill or a Dremel. In my case, I use, let's see, it's over here. I tend to use this thing. Yeah, it's something that my uncle gave me. It's really useful. It's a Dremel type tool, and I basically just put it there. I fasten it there, and I turn this on, and I introduce it so that the shaft gets warm, and it starts melting the hole. So it actually melts it from the inside, and it keeps it shut. So once it gets to those teeth that to those little grips that the shaft has, that's when you have to take it easy so you don't melt it out of center or anything. So you take it in and out, in and out, in and out, put it backwards, in and out, and that's it. And after that, you just glue it, and there we go. It's strong, it's closed, it's not going to have any issues. Of course, that's the same procedure that I made for the 10-tooth gear, but I didn't do that procedure with the 12-tooth gear on this one just because I didn't just feel like it. I didn't want to have the whole thing drilled, but drill it with its own shaft. It's gonna work. That's pretty much how I fix the helical gears on every robot, like the Zodoks, the Fighters, Kings. I fixed up power destroyers like that as well when I didn't have the proper tools to fix the thing. With 3D printing, I didn't have 3D printer. I would zip tie the gears like that and it would work just fine. So yeah. So what we're gonna do right now is solder this thing, close the body, and of course, the other thing that I fixed up as well. the little arm piece that lifts up the arms. This piece. What I basically did with this one was something that I didn't really try like this before. Of course, I used the baking soda and the super glue, but what I did, I don't know if you guys can notice, maybe yes, maybe not. There should be a wire, a little piece of, metal wire going around here. Because what I actually did is I tied this to the, first I glued it from a corner to the shaft. Then I just tied it. I soldered the ends. I use this for doing that. This you can find this in every single, like, those like light up things that they give you at the parties. Let me see if I have one just to show. These that they have 3 modes and everything, and they light up and all that bullshit. But if you take the top piece off, if you pretty much pop it out, you're going to see that there's LEDs, and the main negative of those, either main positive or main negative of the LEDs, is just a long wire. And that's pretty much what I use for it. So, yeah, there's that. And of course, as I said, after that, what I did was I soldered the end here, and then I just covered everything in super glue and baking soda, and I repeated the process over and over and over again until it stayed like this, and it's great. It's gonna hold in pretty good. I didn't really feel like designing the thing again. I would have designed it if it was something super, important, but this robot I really don't think, like, it was a really big disappointment that I'm really mad about, because I thought it was going to be the electronic version, but no, it turned out to be just a shitty mechanical clicker one, but whatever. Other than that, I shortened the shaft here, because you guys remember that I was having an issue with, like, the arms and everything. Well, now the arms are fine. Arm lifting piece, I hope it doesn't move from its spot. I really don't think it's going to. But yeah, that's it. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to give it its movement back. I tried this. I was actually in a live stream yesterday. I had a lot of fun with Jordan, Jason, Toby, and some other people that I didn't know. One was the user Spirit of Halloween 9. Really nice guy, actually. Honestly, I got along with that guy pretty nice. It's a pretty cool guy. And of course, I think Harrison too. Can't remember, but yeah. Again, it's people that I don't really know, so if I ever mess up with the names or anything, be patient, because I don't know that people. They may know me as Ivan for some reason, because I'm in GMA, but, And, of course, today is the day when Toy Lover left YouTube. It's, pretty sad. The guy's really nice. The dude is really nice. He made a face reveal. He actually reminds me a lot to Colton, believe it or not. But, if you're watching this, Toy Lover, I wish you a happy break, and I hope I can see you again very soon, because, I enjoy your videos. I'm one of the subscribers that legitimately enjoys, and that's a really hard thing, to find in someone like me, because I really don't like younger people's videos, but with this dude, it's different. He's got a fucking way of doing it that, it's really cool. So, okay, now what I'm going to do with this, I'm flipping you off. What I'm going to do with this is desolder the wires from that little rivet over here. That pretty much is the piece where the light's attached to. And it's a little broken, actually, so I'm going to see if I can just, fix it with some super glue or something afterwards, because this is going to fuck up if I don't. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here's So again, all the gears now are checked. It's all. I mean, I'm really sorry that I didn't, that I just didn't show how to do every single exact step. But I'm one of those persons who has a very big issue with showing how you repair things. It's just the way I am. I'm not really that guy that just shows every single step or anything, because I just want to do it myself. I want to reserve it to myself, because usually, and this is a fact, when I do it in a camera, things go wrong. there's a fail video. I don't know if you guys would like me to upload it or not. There's a fail video of a Robot Commander 3 repair, the one that has the, you know, the one that only says fire and all that shit. And I didn't upload it because well, not ruined, but I broke that thing on accident because the plastic is brittle for the body. So I was pushing the little like loops on the chest lights and they just cracked instantly. So I never really uploaded it, and I just decided to leave that for myself to, you know, to do it like that, and that was a fail, and at that point I stopped it because I was like, yeah, I'm not doing anything good here, I'm just fucking up. But again, I've done the same thing with this one because I broke one of the little hooks here, but it's glued back on, but again, it really fucking pisses me off. Alright, so we have the lights connected. Positive goes in the front. Now I don't remember if it came from the back or the front. I think it came from the back. So what I gotta do is put the gearbox back in its slot. Another thing, it's really awkward to, you know, put this gearbox in its place because it doesn't really have too many areas to grab it on. It's not like the Fengyu ones that have the pegs and everything. On this one, you just don't fucking know. So it's you know, it's there loose, and I don't know if it's the wire that's keeping them loose. No, there's no wires interfering, so it's not wires. Okay, so how did this shit go? This went, I believe it went from the back. I think they went from the back, or because from the front it would be just too far. So we have positive over here, and I really hope I didn't shorten the wires by a lot, because that tends to happen. And then of course we have this one. Oh dear, I left it turned on. So we see how the gearbox works. 2 spins and that's it. So the robot is going to work. Very nice. Okay, so I would believe that this is my opportunity to put the chest body piece back. You know, the front body piece back on the chest, to finish this, at least for the top half. And we're gonna see how it works, how it spins, does it lift up the arms. Let's see how it works for the first time. That was actually shit. That's actually shit. Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on. The lights are not lighting up a lot. There's got to be some contact flaw, some kind of contact issue within here. Let's see what happens if I just turn it on and I leave it like this with the thing opened up. Still nothing, it kind of flickers. Would it be because of the batteries? I don't think it's the batteries, but it may be because the motor's draining too much power. Let's keep in mind these 2 AA battery robots are bitchy. That's why I don't like them that much, or I don't use them that much, because they are really bitchy robots. They only work on 3 volts and that's it. What about if I were to put the gun? Let's see. Let me put the gun in here. How would this flash? Oh, it flashes decently, actually. That does flash pretty well, okay. So, it does flash normally. I think it was just the batteries then. Because I'll have to try it at some point with fresh batteries. Okay, so this... I don't want this shit to... I don't want this to touch the fucking mechanism. Okay, there we go. How about now? Nope, still nothing. It's still... Let's see what happens if I push it down. So it looks like the terminal, not the terminal, but the you know, the little shooter's not making proper connection. I'm keeping it like it's supposed to be. Let's see what happens here now. Let's see. Because, I mean, it's supposed to be... I don't know where the pecs are supposed to even rest on. I think they're supposed to rest on that little bar over there. But I'm not sure. I can't really tell. Oh, now the gear is coming off. The fucking fastener came off. Okay. I'm not too sure. It lights up a little, but it doesn't completely light up. Okay, we'll not acknowledge that mistake, or that error, or that problem right now. What I want to see is, does it actually, how's it called? Does it actually, like, spin properly? See if it spins. That's beautiful. That rotation was just motherfucking beautiful. Okay, then. So it does. It does actually spin. I don't believe there should be any issue with the walking, because this gear's fixed, and... you know, the other gear is just not broken, so I don't believe there would be any issues. But I still have to reassemble the gearbox. Anyways, not the gearbox, the legs, sorry. Well, the gearbox, yeah, because I have to, you know, reassemble the leg gearbox, but this is pretty much what it's going to do. So again, there's a little problem somewhere with that shooting rat-tat-tat thing. And I'm willing to find out what the hell it is. But for that, I'm going to have to get rid of this piece for a little moment. And the arm. I'm not really sure exactly what could it be. Maybe it doesn't go all the... No, I don't think. So if I were to put it like this... Okay, it would be touching the clicker, but it would be hardly touching the clicker. So is this supposed to go upwards? Did I fuck up somewhere? I did not fuck up. I know I did not, because this is how it used to be. Maybe if I move it downwards a little bit, like this, it could probably work out. I'm believing. And again, the issue with this is that every time I take it apart, I don't even know where the hell this thing goes. Again, I hate these designs that don't have any kind of hook or peg or hole or somewhere where they go, and you just know it's right when you put the body in. Well, that's actually much better. That is actually much better. So it was just the clicker that needed to be bent a little bit. That's good. So here we go with the arms again, for the last time, hopefully. That's a visual orgasm. Perfect. Okay, then. That's exactly what I needed. Exactly what I needed. Oh shit, that's right, the fucking holder. Damn it. No, I don't have to reassemble it yet. No. No. I completely forgot about the fucking holder. Because this piece, it's cracked and I just glued it in place. because I didn't really feel like doing anything else. Maybe putting a blob of solder could help. I don't really like doing these things though, but it's just a quick ass repair. Maybe something like this, so when the thing tries to go down, it won't go down. It maybe has just a little loose space, but that's it. And I hope this doesn't... Oh, yeah, of course it was gonna come off, damn it. Well, I'm just gonna put glue, I don't care. There we go. Hopefully this will keep it in place for a while. Because again, there's no reason why this should come off if you don't just fucking, I don't know, break these two, you know, break this cap over here and just pull it. But yeah. I'm trying to remember, what robot did I have to print the block piece for? Oh, the helicopter robot, that's right, the robot leader. I had to print a little piece for that one, you know, this 2 screw piece that it's just so faulty. Because again, they used it in Happy Kit robots at some point, but then they completely changed it to the metallic ones, thankfully, with the other type of structure, because it was just shit. I think we have enough. That's exactly what I need. So of course, I'm gonna have to put the stickers back on. Should I put them on, or should I just leave them in a little separate paper or something, just like it when it, you know, when it was brand new, they came like that. Let's see once again. That's pretty good. That's absolutely great. Just what I expected from a robot like this. It may be a fucking, you know, it may be a disappointment that it doesn't have an electronic sound, but hey, whatever. It's what it is. So, gold gears. The gold gears were for the arms and the hips, I suppose. And I have the feeling this is going to snap in any moment because I actually glued it shut again. Oh, whatever. I'll have to do it the other way. Because you know when you have like a really old screw holder that it broke the second you put the screw on, when it was brand new, of course, back in the 90s. And that's pretty much this. That's why these are so cheaply made, that they have those issues. But okay, this one was just fine, I suppose. There we go. This one's... There we go. Perfect. Now we're gonna leave this behind a little bit, and we're gonna go with the legs, because the legs I did clean just the top portions, because I really like these things being white. So I marked this one number 1, and number 1 should be the one that has the import sticker, which is this one. So these two, which one was the first, the number 1 piece? I think it was this one. So you basically assemble it just like any other robot's foot, like a mighty, you know, Mighty Robot or the Galaxy Mechanic Fighter. These have 2 screws though. I don't believe the other ones had screws. I do believe there's a few that the feet just came together with pegs, and that was it. There we go. No, this is the second leg, first leg, and first leg. So that pretty much goes over here. There we go. And this attaches with this screw over here. Let's see if we can get it walking and spinning in 6 minutes. What do you think? We'll be able to? We'll see. Wait up. Oh, good, I didn't take the backstopper off that one. I was gonna fucking yell. There we go. This. These 2. Damn it. That goes there. This goes here, making the same mistake as the other leg, where I just don't put it from there. Both pegs actually have to touch inside for the leg joint. I don't know if I'm touching them or not. There we go. Okay. Now, the leg bar. And if my memory does not fuck with me, this was supposed to go like this, which it doesn't really make sense because it turns the other direction. On these, usually you're supposed to have the Z-bar turning, you know, like this, like if it was going backwards. So I'm going to change that. I can't even remember, to be honest, but on every single one, like most Happy Kit ones have them like that. Alright, so we have this thing right here. Where's the shaft? Where the hell is the shaft? Where is that motherfucking shaft? Oh great, I lost the shaft. I can't be that fucking stupid. Oh no! It's here! What the hell? I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, we're still... Let's see, less than 3 minutes. And I'm already almost done with it. So now here's where the tough part comes, because you have to put this into the 2 slots and make it work. Okay, the leg's moved. That means it works. And I don't know where the last... Oh, there's the last screw, my bad. Okay, then. Well, I think we have it now. Let's see, it's first time walking. It's first steps, as they say these days. So, I'll get all the shit off. Alright. Oh, shit. Alright, here we go. It actually walks pretty good. Oh! Oh, shit! Okay, then. Okay, it's pretty off balanced. That's very nice. I love it. That's actually really cool. Well, I think that's practically everything, so I will be uploading a shorter video of the robot with all of its stickers on and everything back, but this is pretty much it. The robot works now, it's clean, all I have to do is just polish it a little bit with a yellow cloth and that's it. So, yeah, that's been a successful repair, so thank you everyone for watching.